Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are in a brand new section titled Navigate to Our Clients, and we will be discussing just that. How do we navigate to the various buying styles that we see in the marketplace? So, we will kick it off with the D style. And no matter if you're a D, I, S, or C, how do you navigate to the clients that are those D buying styles? So let's kick it off. When selling to D clients, a couple things they want. They want tangible results. Results is a big word you got to be thinking about. What are the tangible results when discussing your product or your service with a D-style client? Next, things that stress them out. Being taken advantage of is huge. Loss of control. They want to be able to be in control throughout the process. And then losing to the competition. So these are items that stress out your D-style clients, and you want to ensure that that you don't stress them out in the process while you're presenting that proposal, and even as you're delivering your product or service. Next, you can adapt your style using a bottom line selling strategy. So really you give them 20% of the information and they can make a decision. You don't have to give them a whole lot of information. They need what I would call the top of the waves information. So here are some selling do's. I have quite an extensive list of selling do's, and I have this document available to you in downloads later on, and we'll get to that in the action planning area. But for now, let's just follow along and read these and kind of process through them. So when selling to D-style clients, here are some things you want to do. You want to be brief, you want to be direct, and you want to be to the point. Get to the point, not in a roundabout way, straight to the point. Next, stay businesslike. Be professional, okay? Next, concentrate on the results or the benefits of the product or service that you offer. Focus on results. You see it again there. The results are the benefits. You want to be decisive and unwavering when explaining important points. You have to really raise your confidence level when working with the D-style client. Next, be confident. Don't be intimidated. I just said that. Next, you can disagree or agree with the facts, but not the person. So you might feel that there's, depending on your style, that the D style is more adversarial. In reality, they are trying to poke holes in your product or service so that they can better understand and figure out exactly what they're getting. Disagree or agree with the facts, not the person. Don't get all hung up with the person that you're looking at across the table from you. Next, allow them to win and or be correct. In the end, you will win too. And then finally, move faster than normal. Okay, let me go with some don'ts here. Don't overpromise. Okay, don't overpromise. Next, don't joke around too much unless they are joking. So, perfect example, I was in a meeting the other day. 3 Ds. One I think was more of a CD, but he said he was DC. But anyhow, 3 D-wired potential clients sitting across the table from me. And the first 15 minutes, I didn't joke at all. I was actually pretty quiet. I was reading them. I was trying to understand where they're coming from. I had a counterpart with me, and we were doing a discovery meeting together, and she was asking questions. But then they cracked a couple jokes in there. And so I felt comfortable about 25 minutes in to make a joke. It went over well. We laughed. We kept going. But my first 3, 4, 5 interactions were not jokes. And that is not normal to me. I like to keep it light. But I modified my approach based on them, and then I adjusted as I continued to process and pick up information. And this was my first meeting with all of them. So you too can do this. You can process this information. You apply it, and you will be able to read people in the room, get a sense of where they're coming from, what they like, what they don't like, and have a very profitable conversation. Next, don't give maybe answers. Yes, no. Don't give maybe answers. And then finally, do not try to trick the D-style buyer with gimmicks or misleading claims. Obviously, we don't want to trick anybody, but anything that may feel like it's trickery, do not, or you're trying to be real creative with your words. I had this happen to me with a salesperson, and I could not stand it because he was trying to do these verbal gymnastics to confuse me. And it was really annoying. I found it very annoying. So D-styles hate to feel like they have been taken advantage of. All right, so those are your do's and your don'ts when selling to a D-style client. We're going to move on to I in the next video.